What up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today, for the first time, we're reacting to Joe Rogan. How high Joe Rogan talks to his kids. Netflix is a joke. Let's get into it.
I have kids and I lie to them. I get high around them too. People say you shouldn't do that, but they don't see it. They say you shouldn't be intoxicated around your children. Well, I'm not. I'm high. Call it elevated. It's a different thing. The people who have a problem with that, they don't understand what getting high is. Like, they think you're gonna be like to your kid, like, who are you? What do you think? What's the worst thing that can happen if I'm a little high around my kid? They're gonna get extra hugs and daddy's gonna be paranoid about objects. Oh, look out. Don't go there. That's it. Plus, I have cool conversations. I have a 6-year-old daughter, man. There's not a lot a 48-year-old man and a 6-year-old girl have in common, other than the fact she's my daughter. And so our conversations are normally pretty boring. But when I'm high, I'm like, you call that
It's like they have nothing in common at 6 years.
thing your baby, your doll, you call it your baby, but you know it's not a baby, right? Yeah, I know it's not a baby. Do you call it a baby because you're the youngest and you like having someone who is responsible for you? Maybe. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Give me a hug. I love you. It's weird, man. It's weird raising little people. There's some things that I didn't expect. One of the things I didn't expect is you have to lie to them. Like, you don't have to lie to them about a lot of things, but you have to lie to them about Santa Claus.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things, man, because it's like a community. You have to think about what your kid's gonna tell other kids. Because when it comes to Santa Claus, you don't want your kid to be one of two things. You don't want your kid to be the first kid that tells everyone that Santa Claus is bullshit, because that kid's an asshole. But you don't want your kid to be the last kid that figures out that Santa Claus is bullshit, because that kid's a moron. So you got a little bit of, you're like, oh no, when do we do this? When do we do this? And no one knows when to do it. You just let the kids figure it out, and then they're like, Dad, what the fuck? You're like, oh, I missed the boat.
You gotta make sure, man, because your kid will be laughed at, especially if they're the last one to discover it.
Nobody knows when to do it. Nobody can be honest about it. They have little meetings and shit, and I'm like, when do we tell them? This lady goes, when they're 11. They're gonna be fucking by then. I told her it was funny. She didn't believe me. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm off by a year. That's not as funny, but I didn't mean it. But it's this thing. They want to keep the kids in the dark, and they want to pretend they're the only one that's teaching the kid. This is a weird thing that people do. Like, I teach my kids, man. I teach my kids. When you see them.
Yep.
But unless you're some freak who homeschools your children in the forest, your kid's gonna go to school. And they're gonna go to school and they're gonna be in a class of 50 other kids, and the teacher only makes 20 bucks a year, and she's thinking about dick. That's all she's thinking about. She's thinking about getting stuffed. She's a young, fertile woman who loves kids. And she's writing on that chalkboard, and the kids all huddle up and share information. Like, yeah, what'd your dad tell you? Your dad tell you that? Yeah? My dad says Santa Claus is fucking bullshit. Okay? You ever go near a chimney? It's that big. What the fuck? What the fuck? Teacher's coming. Play with blocks. Act stupid. Oh, how does this work? They play dumb. They play dumb. They're like little prisoners trying to figure their way out. They make little paper mache heads and pretend they're napping. They're little humans. They want to run shit, and they're trying to, who are these people telling us what to do? Are they being straight with us, man? What the fuck is going on?
Look at the facial expressions.
I knew the day my daughter knew that Santa Claus is bullshit. She came home, stared me down. She's like mad dogging me. She took her book bag, just goes, walked right up to the chimney, looking at me. How the fuck? Dad, have you ever met Santa Claus? No, honey, I've never met him. But you let him in the house. And this is a moment, it was a moment where a 7-year-old has you at checkmate. You're like, oh shit. I don't know whether to high five her or to keep lying. You know, you want to go, yeah, you got me. That's bullshit. No, the Big Bang's real, but this is bullshit. Big Bang sounds even less real.
The Big Bang sounds less real, man. Come on. Ah, man, this is the first time I'm checking out Joe Rogan's comedy. You know, I always knew he was a comedian, but I never checked out. The man is actually ridiculous. Like, yeah, and it's crazy when it comes to kids, man. What can you say? You're like, yo, yeah, Santa is crap. Like when I was a kid, I was like, how come this man only shows up on Christmas? And how come every kid gets the same picture? Like, take a picture, and then you're telling me this man's gonna come from the morning to our house. That's some ridiculous stuff. But when did you discover that Santa was bullshit? And when is the right time to tell kids that Santa is crap, man? Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this. Something for us to all laugh at. I'll see you in